Mark readers, chapter 5, Jesus heals a man with a demon. Great story. Let's pull out a couple things here. First, the demon, when he encounters Jesus, says his name. What have you to do with me, Jesus, Son of the Most High God? Now, it's not like they were just introducing each other. I'm Legion, you're Jesus. The demon said his name. The best way that I could explain this is if you've ever had one of your, a spouse or a girlfriend or boyfriend, and you had kind of cutesy names for each other that you didn't tell anybody, but maybe say a friend found out what this cute little name was, and they started calling you that, maybe at a restaurant. That's really embarrassing. You feel a little crippled. You feel like this person has power over you because they know your secret little cute name. That's what is going on here. There was a belief in the old biblical world that to know somebody's true identity was to have power over him. The demon is attempting to have power over Jesus. Of course, this doesn't happen. He doesn't understand the extent of the power of God. And then Jesus says, "What is your name?" And he has to confess, "My name is Legion, for we are many." That wasn't just Jesus wondering what his name was. It is Jesus is saying, no, you don't understand. It's not you that has power over me. I have power over you. Now, an odd thing happens here. The demons beg him, saying, "Send us into the pigs, let us enter them." So he gave them permission. And the demons proceed to drive the pigs off a cliff and drown them. Why did Jesus allow this? Why did Jesus allow the demons to enter the pigs and then drown them? Almost certainly, it's to show that what the true purpose of demonic power is. It's to kill. We mess around with evil things, dark things, things that we know aren't good for us, and then we wonder, what was the big deal? Didn't hurt that bad. That the man possessed by the demon in this story, it was not good, but the demons didn't kill him. So Jesus says, all right then, I'm going to show you. I'll show you what the true purpose of evil does, what it is. It's to kill. Don't mess around with evil. Stay away from it. Its only design is to kill you. Later on, Jesus heals a woman and Jairus' daughter. One of the rulers of the synagogue, Jairus is his name. Now this story is broken up. 1a, Jairus asks Jesus' help to heal his little girl. Then there's an interlude, 2, where the woman takes the edge of his garment and believes healing. And then we come back to Jairus and his daughter in 1b. Let's organize it like this. It's a prayer. Jesus is asked by Jairus to have his daughter healed. Well, the prayer is heard, and he went with him. Jesus goes with Jairus to heal the daughter. But then there's an interlude. The woman, hoping to be healed, the prayer is delayed. And then is the prayer not answered? Friends of Jairus say, "Your daughter is dead. Why trouble the teacher any further?" The prayer was heard, delayed, and then is it not answered? Jesus says, "Do not fear, only believe." He takes the girl by the hand and he says to her, "Little girl, I say to you, arise." And immediately the girl got up and began walking. To be near Jesus is to be near life. But, there's a but here. There's a but here. Look what he says. He strictly charged them that no one should know this. He told them to give her something to eat. Jesus is back to telling no one to speak about what he's done. Preaching before miracles. Jesus before even answered prayer. He says to the people, tell no one about these things. Because our experience is we don't have our prayers answered all the time. We may not get a miracle. So Jesus wants to make sure that this healing does not become the priority of our walk with Jesus. He will heal. To be near Jesus is to be near life, and eventually all the dead will be raised. Eventually he takes all of us by the hand and says, hey, little girl, little boy, I say to you, arise. He will say this to all of us. He will leave none of us in the grave. He will leave none of us empty-handed. But that cannot be our boast. He strictly charged them that no one should know this. It cannot be our boast. Miracles and answered prayer, those are great and those are wonderful. And here we see Jesus do too. He healed this woman and he healed this little girl, but it has to be preaching before miracles, Jesus before answered prayer. See you tomorrow, chapter 6.